ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. It's so good to have you here, guys. You know what, guys, today I'm feeling great, and you know what that means? That we must change that very quickly. Today, guys, I have compiled worst TikToks I could have found, the most insufferable ones, the most brain damage inducing ones. So watch at your own risk, gentlemen. I'm not even gonna revive Ampu. There's no use. He's just gonna pass away in like 1 minute. So let's get started, gentlemen. How about we start with a woman publicly shaming her husband online? Let's have a listen.
If you ever wonder if men need women, they do. Because Anthony told me to send him a grocery list. Send me a grocery list. Okay. He said, I'll go get the groceries. Let me show you the grocery list I sent him. Do you notice anything? I'm a teacher. Bold, italicized, where it's located, front wall and produce, aisle 6, back edge of the deli. These are the things I know he's not familiar with. I say you can get whatever flavor. You can get any flavor but watermelon. Do whatever. I even put what they're being used for. Notice it says picture at the bottom. Let me show you what else I did. This is at the bottom for the crackers. These are the veggies that they don't sell. This is the cheese. This is the charcuterie meat. So I thought I was being thorough. I thought it would be simple. He called me 6 times to ask me where things were. He called me 6 times. 5 times he called me to ask where things were. Honestly, I gotta be honest. The 6th time he called me to tell me he's never doing this again. Today, that was 2 weeks ago. Today he didn't call me. He's out.
Okay, before we move on, wow, so funny. The guy didn't find something. Well, no crap. If he doesn't do this, and this is your usual task, it's no wonder he won't find things. You know, guys, at my local superstore, because I go there to buy things, I know where everything is. So it's clear that the guy just simply hasn't done this before. He's trying to help you, and you're publicly shaming him. Now, if he were to say, hey, can you go to the closet and grab that one tool from my toolkit, you will be lost as crap. Starting from the fact that you don't even know the names of the tools, right? Because you've never used them. Because everything that needs to be fixed around the house, he has done it. You don't even know the names of these tools. You don't even know what they serve for. And even if he explained it to you, you probably wouldn't understand it, right? Oh, but when it comes to him not finding something in the local store where you go every day, we gotta mock him publicly, right?
He's out there. He just said I'm on the porch. He's passing off groceries. Long story short, he said they don't sell vegetables here, actually. Well, they're on the website. I know they have them. And let's see where he is. Here he is. He said, they don't have the vegetables. So I said, I'm on my way. I'm coming. He said, why are you coming? I said, I'm going to show you where the vegetables are. And then guess what? He found them. Here he is. Hold on.
I don't even want to watch this. Honestly, there's 20 seconds left. I don't even want to see that man's face, guys. It really disturbs me that you will get out of your way to make a TikTok to shame your husband. This is not the usual jokes, you know, like, oh, my husband opens the fridge, he cannot find the ketchup, but then I go to the fridge and it was right under his nose. That's a funny joke, you know, we can all laugh at that. We men realize that, yeah, a lot of the times we just can't see things that are straight in front of our eyes. That's a joke. This is not a joke. This is mocking and making fun of your husband for something that you yourself would fall victim to. Gentlemen, this is the least stressful one. Let's move on to the most. Let's dive in deep, gentlemen, with my favorite thing, people having the dumbest takes possible. Let's watch.
I truly wonder what it's like to be a man who lives in peace without even realizing it, because today a man came to my house to look at the wallpaper, and the first thought in my brain was, this man is bigger and stronger than me, and I am a woman who's home alone. Because if Lakin's case has taught us literally anything, it is that it doesn't matter how vigilant you are, how prepared or aware, or how many people have your location or the time of day. You could fight for 20 minutes and call 911 and it still wouldn't matter. And this is piggybacking off of the fact that for 75 million Americans, SA is not a deal breaker for the highest leadership position possible, among a wide range of other things that are also not deal breakers. Don't even get me started on the phrasing of the headlines and the descriptions following her trial. They so happen to include that he's an undocumented illegal immigrant. And yet, for Brock Turner, he's an all-star athlete. He's a Princeton swimmer.
Oh, wow, an athlete did something, some essay. Oh, wow, guys, it turns out the elite are doing some shady stuff. I didn't know. I didn't know that most of Hollywood are pedos, let me say it that way. Wow, crazy news. And also she mentions, they just so happen to mention that he's an illegal immigrant. As if they shouldn't? What are you talking about, man? As if they shouldn't. As if that's... Guys, like, in her brain, an illegal immigrant is equally as dangerous as some dude that went to check her wallpaper. Alright? For her, they are equally as dangerous. Even the illegal immigrant, because he is a minority, we must protect him. She actually favors an illegal immigrant than some dude working a 9-to-5 who went to check on some bullcrap. It's astonishingly stupid. When it comes to illegal immigrants, I don't know, guys, maybe it's just me, but the fact that he is illegally in another country just hints at the idea that this person is not first friends with the law, alright? Like, yes, I will be more distrustful. If you are illegal in a country, it probably tells me that you're doing way more things that are shady, alright? It's just the dumbest take possible.
Make no mistake, white men commit the most amount of crimes in the country, especially against women. And
yeah, because they compromise was the word? Comprise, excuse me. The vast majority of the population. Like, whites in America, what are they? 80%? Maybe closer to 90%? I don't know. You should tell me about that. Of course, they're gonna commit the most amount of crimes. Notice how she doesn't talk about percentage-wise. Because if she were to speak about percentage-wise, oh, then the narrative will be different. You all know what I'm talking about. Oh, but when it comes to the amount, of course she's gonna say the amount. Well, no crap. They comprise a bigger percentage of society in terms of amount of people. Of course, they're gonna do more crimes. It's the same thing they say, some women, you know, trying to be witty. They say, oh, did you know that actually men commit more car crashes? Haha, it turns out women are the better drivers. Well, no crap. Men drive cars more often. Of course, they're gonna commit more crimes. When was the last time you saw a female truck driver? You know, but it's just, there's no arguing with these people. They're just so stupid. They are so dumb. Look at her stupid face, man. So indoctrinated. My hell.
And yet, race is only mentioned as a factor when it can be weaponized to pursue some sort of political agenda like mass deportation. Lakin is not a political talking point. She is a woman. Protect women. The root of the problem is violent men.
Yeah, guys, it's men. It's all men. But the illegal immigrants. They get a free pass because for me they are a minority. But you all white men, you're just all disgusting pigs. You are the root of the problem. And she fears equally. Again, that 9-to-5 dude who went on to check on some bullshit, who probably is a family man and has 2 kids and couldn't care less about this. The guy who went on to check on your wallpapers is the guy that will defend your ass from that one illegal immigrant that has a lot of shady stuff going and wants to rape your unalived body, alright? He's the one that will stand in the way, you moron.
Men committing crimes against women. That's the fucking problem. God, I'm pissed off and I'm exhausted.
So am I after watching your stupid takes. This has to be the stupidest take I've heard in months. And are you ready to learn the amount of likes that this video has, guys? I'm ashamed to say it. 200,000 likes. 200,000 people agree with the dumbest take possible. Unironically, guys, have to mention this, getting out of my way a bit, but if it were up to me, I have no shame in admitting it, I will be just put all these people in asylums, concentration camps, call them whatever you want, and I'm gonna put them there and I'm gonna brainwash them, but the right way. I'm not even going to brainwash them to believe what I believe in or to believe what I believe to be right. No, I'm just gonna brainwash them to analyze data, right? I'm gonna take all that stupidity that is filling their minds and just tell them, look, you moron. I'm gonna hire like a psychiatrist, you know, some people there to explain to her how the world operates, all right? Because if you are a person, and I'm not even kidding, guys, again, call me dictator, call me whatever you want, I don't care, I have no shame. This video gets taken down, I'll upload it 50 times more. I will do that. I will unironically enslave these people and put them all in one place and teach them how the world operates. Because if you are a person who believes that all white men, and not only white, but most men who don't happen to be illegal immigrants doing illegal stuff, but all the rest of men, she believes that all of them are rapists. Like, this person lives in a world where she believes that every man is a potential rapist. Not a potential rapist as in it could happen. No, as in I'm actually in danger each time I'm near a man. This is a very dangerous person. Okay, the stupidity, guys, is so dangerous. These people are enemies of society. They are enemies of the truth. They are dangerous. Like, if tomorrow the people brainwashing these NPCs tells them that they must commit an act of violence towards a certain group of people, what do you think they're going to do towards men? They hate men already. What, do you think they're not going to do it? If this person has the power to do something bad to men, you think she's not going to do it? She absolutely is. These people are very dangerous. They need to be locked up in an asylum, jail, or whatever. But anyway, let's move on, guys. Let's move on to something different, which, by the way, this has the tags 4B, 4B movement, decenter men, and feminism. So you just know it's gonna be good. Let's have a listen.
Okay, here's my message to men. I understand what many of you are experiencing right now. You live in a time where women are requiring you to be the kind of man that your father was not, your grandfather, your uncle. Most other men who are older than you, they did not have to do or be many of the things that you are now being asked to do, and you believe that is unfair and you're upset. Because of this, many of you in the year 2024 want to go back to the past. You want the ease that you believed your father and grandfather had. And when I say ease, what it might mean to you is there's no accountability. If you want to abuse your woman, if you want to financially abuse her, if you want to cheat on her, what you want to have in your world for some of you is the ability to do whatever you want, and the woman must stay in your life and do things that benefit you, but you do not care about her well-being or her joy for life. And now you're pissed because how do you get what you want? And
yeah, guys, I'm pissed because how do I beat my wife, you know? I'm just very pissed. It's just my dream to find a wife and beat her every night. It's my dream, but I can't do it because we no longer live in the patriarchy. No, wait a minute, we still live in the patriarchy, yet we're not allowed. I mean, don't follow her narrative because it crumbles the second you think about it, but you know, according to her, it's our dream to beat our wives, it turns out.
you really just need these women to shut up. So I'm going to hold your hand when I say this.
No, please don't touch me. I don't want alopecia. Even though I know it doesn't transmit that way. But look, guys, it's a joke. Cut me some slack.
Most women are not going back. So what that means is if you want to be in the presence of a woman and enjoy the presence of a woman, you're going to have to start asking yourself some questions.
Bruh, talking about women, I have bros that look more feminine than her. They're not even femboys, guys. They're just... Is this a style? Is this a culture? I'm not trying to be racist here. Is this... Why is she dressed like that? Is this culture? Is this a style? I don't know. Not trying to be offensive, you know, just saying that I have literal bros who look more like women than you.
Even for many of you who heard that, you're pissed. You want to take something, you want to break something, you don't want to hear it. And the truth is you don't have to. But understand that within this entire universe, which is constantly expanding, that means that things are constantly evolving or moving to another state of being.
Did you just female-splain to me right now? Wow.
That is what is happening here now with women. We are moving to another state of being. And many of us will not go back easily. I feel for...
Yeah, they're moving to the OF state of being, gentlemen.
some of you because you have been sold a story and the idea of a world that says you are everything, when the truth is women are everything.
So in the past, men were everything. Is that why they were sent off to die in wars? Hey, just asking, you know. Again, your narrative crumbles. Literally the second I think about it. I'm not even arguing about this. I'm just the first thought that comes to my mind. If men were the most important, you know, on top of the food chain, or whatever you might call it, the power chain, why were they sent to war to die? Why? Can provide an answer to that.
If we want to live in balance, that has to be understood and respected. If we live in a place where the very thing that creates life is not respected or acknowledged for its ability to create life, there will always be chaos. So, that's my message.
Oh, very deep message. Oh, we must protect women. They create life. Bruh. Your gender, especially. Men as well. Well, men in quotations, but some men as well. Mostly women. What bringing to life are you talking about, mate? Women, with all this new power they have gathered, a lot of them are using it on OnlyFans, professional institution. Most of you stand for the opposite of creating life, which is killing life. You know, all of you, the A word, I can't mention it, guys. It's voodoo. It's a very bad word. Most women nowadays stand for that. So what are you talking about, bringing of life? Man. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Let's move on to our article. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I just love bad takes. I love them because, yeah, they're infuriating, but they are funny. Like, when you're watching some dumb person doing some dumb crap, you just laugh, right? Anyway, let's move on to 37 male just got dumped over not sending a good morning text to her, 32 female. New relationship, we have only been official 3 days after knowing each other for a few months. Spent the weekend together and everything was fine until this morning. Last night we talked and I went to bed around 9:30 from being tired all week. I own a business and work 10 to 12 hour days. That's hell of a lot. She's between jobs and not employed at the moment. The sleep schedule is off also. I also just bought a house and I'm close to having everything moved in, and while working this morning, was trying to find someone to tow one of my classic cars on my lunch break from my old place to the new house, about 45 minutes away. I get the text this morning, but before we move on to the text, this guy is doing so many things, I already forgot half of them. He's working 10 to 12 hour days, he's moving in, he's doing something with the car. Busy guy. I get the text this morning at 10:30. I guess I wasn't important enough to text this morning. Always with the, you know, passive aggressiveness. You just gotta love it. Women are so chill, guys. They're so polite always, you know. Never with bad intentions, never with second thoughts, never with passive aggressiveness. He replies, it's not that. I didn't know when you will be up. You could text me as well. Here we have what usually men are. Rational, not compact. Then what was the effing word? They have it all together, you know. Oh, it's not that. So you're already telling her, no, this problem, don't bring it up to me. It's not that. I didn't know that you will be up. Here's an explanation as to why he hasn't texted. And here's a solution. You could have texted me as well. This is like the perfect response. Summarized in one sentence. No paragraph, no bullcrap. Negate the problem. Remove it out of existence. Provide an explanation. And provide an answer. What more can you wish for, guys? You know, sometimes I think that if I was just born gay, everything will be so much easier than trying to decode all these constant messages and games that women play all the time. She replies, I'm not dealing with your inconsistency. One moment you care and the other you don't. I text you last and you still felt the need to make it known. I am the last person on your mind in the morning. It's a turn off. I'm not doing it. I don't want this anymore, and then blocked. My hell, out of nowhere. This is what men mean when they say that their wife divorced them out of nowhere, or their girlfriend left them out of nowhere. And I've asked women about this, and they always say, oh, it wasn't out of nowhere. I had been not talking to him for like 5 months. I had been not telling him what the problem is for 6 months. He should have known better. It's always the same thing. Oh, he should have known. No, there were many things along the way. Notice how there's nothing in the way, nothing you could pick upon. Now, if you ask this woman, oh yeah, 3 weeks ago, I didn't reply to him. That should teach him better. And this other week, I gave him the cold shoulder. Now he should fix the problem. Like, use your mouth to communicate. You know how to do that? You supposedly grown adults. And then they are the emotionally intelligent ones. The ones with the, what was it? Intellectual capital, gentlemen. They are the ones when they can't even use their mouth. What are you, 3 years old? Anyway, I'm supposed to see her tomorrow and on Thanksgiving, and was working a short day so I could spend time with her despite having a massive amount to do for work and deadlines. Yeah, guys, because this is what you do when someone is not important enough, right? You cut on work to have more time to spend with them. Isn't that what you do when someone is not important enough for you? But that's how women operate. It's all feelings, guys. They don't look at facts. They don't look at men. This guy has been breaking his ass, working to provide for us, you know, so we can have a house if we're going to move in together. This man stopped all his work to be with me. No, that for her doesn't mean nothing. But, oh, you didn't text one morning. Oh, now my feelings are hurt. Just like a little toddler, you know, oh, my feelings. Insufferable, just insufferable, guys. So, despite having a massive amount to do for work and deadlines, I guess I feel bad she felt unimportant, which wasn't my intention. But I guess I'm kinda hurt, feel this just came out of nowhere. So the woman probably doesn't care already, she's probably banging some other dude already. Women are so superficial, men, they always suffer. Even though you are not to blame for literally anything. In fact, you should be given a medal, my guy. You're working so hard. You deserve some recognition, but instead of having a wife that supports you, that helps you, that builds with you, no, you have her there to tear you down. Be constantly crying and whining. And look, guys, I don't want to villainize women, alright? They are more emotional. They will always be. I don't intend to change that. But damn it, for the love of God, just maybe control your emotions a bit better. Maybe that one thing that's been bugging your mind, find a way, find a moment. Now is not the moment and this is not the way. We can't even... I get it, you're more emotional. Can I at least expect out of you that at 32 years of age you will not behave like a literal toddler? It's just such a turn-off, man. You want a woman in whom you're going to invest your whole life and money. And she cannot even behave like a grown-up. Such a turn-off. Men have lowered the bar so low, gentlemen. And let me just remind you that this is the gender that calls us insecure, right? When you don't want your girl going at 4 a.m. in the morning to a club with all her male friends, you are being insecure. But when she literally creates problems out of thin air because she has some mental fuck going on, oh, she's not insecure. And if you tell her she's insecure, you're manipulative. And if you don't tell her that, you're gaslighting her. And if you're not doing that, you're doing some other bullcrap word that has come up in the last 2 years. Anyway, we're gonna cut it short here, gentlemen. Long story short, this guy is better off with her leaving, because now he doesn't have to deal with that pain in the ass. You know what will have been even better? Not dating her at all. That will have been even better. You just wasted 3 months and now you're feeling bad. The better thing will be, don't date her at all. Don't touch these women with a 10-foot pole. Don't look in their directions. Unstable women. And you know, guys, what will have been the worst case scenario? If they will have gotten married. Because now you have to deal with all this crap, but now you have things on the line. Now you can actually get your life destroyed, your children taken away from you, your resource. That house you're building, she could have taken half of it, right? Anyone wanna get married, gentlemen? The arguments make themselves. Marriage in today's society is at best, life-threatening and risky for a man, and at worst, just death. But we'll cut it short here, gentlemen. A lot of emotions coming from me today. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know how you experienced this video. Let me know if you don't want to experience the same thing again, ever. And thank you for joining, gentlemen. Thank you for watching throughout. I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. It really does help. If you want to support me, you can find me on Patreon. See ya.